Hey everyone, this is Yumi from House of Hoots, and we're here today with the Banner Saga. It is a Viking theme tactical role-playing game, and it's a single-player campaign. It was crowd-funded by Stoic, which is composed by three indie game developers who used to work for BioWare. You can also find a free-to-play online multiplayer called the Banner Saga Factions. Actually, nowadays you can find it for Mac and Windows, and also for Android, iPhone, and iPad. And there are plans for releasing the game for Linux, PlayStation 4, the PlayStation Vita, and the Xbox One. The game has a soundtrack written and composed by Austin Wintory, who is also the composer for Journey, so I'm expecting good things about this music. And you have a very interesting approach to a game in which you don't have a story about a lonely hero, you have the story of an entire caravan. So the focus will be mainly on conversation choices in order to build relationships. The game was released on January 2014, and you can find it on Steam. And well, let's start this gameplay then. This is my first time playing the game as well, so here is what I said before. The story changes based on the choices you make, and we will occasionally change from main characters to side characters to see how the story unfolds. The gods are dead. In their wake, men and giants survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped them: the sun. The music is very beautiful.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðan vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds.
I like
We
the
have
art
been
in the game
warned
very
by
good,
stranded
very much.
travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
The art reminds me of old cartoons, kind of like hand-drawn.
Komið skjótt! Komið í höfnina miklu! Skýst ég leyfa oss að syngja!
So, badass Vikings, little ass Vikings getting ass kicked. So I'm not sure if we're the big giants or not.
Engan eigi ég hlut af máli þessu!
You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Okay. So... Okay, check mark. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Okay. Movement happens before action. This ring shows the shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Okay. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The Horned Allies are a race of giants called Varl, who can take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. These can have a huge impact on your strategy. So we are the giants, okay. This reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, let's move him close to the other guy. Okay. Okay, so strength is your health from what I gather. Okay, confirm my choice. Okay, dead. Each time you make a kill, you renown your girls, which is used later to improve your character. Okay. Okay, so special abilities. Okay, this seems very overpowered. You can attack enemies at least. Yeah. Click the fist and then the stars above to add willpower. Okay. So you have like willpower that you get. I'm just not sure if you get more willpower per turn or not. Okay. And I'm guessing that the renewed renown is used for you to
Like
level
a
up.
rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
So I think that we get to choose the people that will go in our party or caravan. I'm excited to see how the conversation goes. Oops. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Okay. Eric, steward of Strand and manager the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? gonna be nice. It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic here, Eric. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. I'm gonna ask you. You don't even know. I mean, I can't say yes. I don't even know what he wants from me. Scoffings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scatter after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there is anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Okay, let's see who can tell us. Let's go visit the merchant. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in a particular blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The scoffing chieftains bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's gonna try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. They don't talk to me. I'm gonna ask if you want some help. Had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know so much? Just a little food money, yeah? Just a little food money. I'm gonna pay him. I don't want to cause trouble. The game has just started. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Head gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman up by East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Head sulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Ganulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, I just bought them while you were walking around. Why? I'm gonna say he looks like a frog. No. Yeah. Better than an eggplant. That is true. Ganulf goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scoffing. If they're licking their wounds, they're probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall? Best I can tell, the name is ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm gonna go find him. I'll meet you there. I'm gonna stop the video now. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I'm liking the artwork a lot, and we'll see each other on part 2 of this Let's Play.